Understanding and Developing Language Acquisition by Garrett Busby. Second language acquisition is the process in which a person learns a new language. Understanding and developing it is an important tool for teachers to be able to assess their students' comprehension and give them the correct assignments to develop their skills. There are 6 stages of second language acquisition fluency. The first one being pre-production. The student is able to take in the new language, but they don't really speak it that much. This is known as the silent phase. Stage 2 is early production. The student will begin to speak with short words or phrases, and they're still focused on listening. There will be many errors in this phase as well as the first. Stage 3 is speech emergent. The speech becomes more frequent. They are still heavily relying on context clues, but the errors start to decrease. In stage 4, beginning fluency, they are fairly fluent with minimal errors. They still struggle to express themselves, however, being emotionally or socially. Stage 5 is intermediate fluency. They are now fluent, especially in social situations, with few errors, but they still have some vocabulary gaps. They are able to demonstrate a higher thinking by being able to provide opinions or analyzation. Stage 6 is advanced fluency. They are able to communicate fluently in all contexts. They may still have an accent, but they are comfortable speaking in their new language. There are 5 main skill areas that English language learners should receive instruction on, and they are speaking, writing, interacting, reading, and listening. Why am I introducing you to Swirl? Well, as a teacher, being able to introduce all 5 of these into your assessments is critical for students to be fluent in the English language. If all students were studying was how to listen and speak English, say from a TV, they would not gain the knowledge of how to read or write and would be failed by the education system. What is the importance of being able to understand and develop second language acquisition as a teacher? Well, students are tested yearly in these 5 language domains of Swirl to assess their knowledge. Being able to check these tests can help you understand which aspect to give special scaffolding or modeling to assist the learners. Teaching all of these skill areas will help them improve their English ability overall. None of them should be ignored, although some may need to focus on specific areas given their tests. Knowing the stage of fluency at which an English language learner is at will help you understand how to communicate and effectively teach this student. So there are many ways to engage each skills either individually or all together for your new English language learners, such as reading short stories or repeating words or sentences back to you, having students act out words when said with the classroom, working with groups often to have them communicate to each other, or they could even write privately to express their thoughts comfortably because a lot of new English language learners are not comfortable socially interacting in their new language. Let's further expand into an assessment example that is able to engage students in multiple categories of Swirl. We could look back at some of the examples I gave previously, such as having students repeat words back to you and acting out the words, and we can combine those two. You could write a word up on the board and read it out loud, spelling it out, whatever, and having the children repeat the word back as a classroom. As you're saying the word, you instruct them with a hand gesture that they also repeat to signify the word. Say that the word is wave. You could hand gesture saying hi, or you could do the wave with your hand. It doesn't matter what gesture you give, just as long as they're able to remember, oh, wave, and then they think of the hand gesture. They're able to connect and engage with these multiple different swirls, such as listening, reading, interacting, and speaking all at once in this one little assignment.